Simon, if we just start by talking about the contract extension for Jimmy McNulty, can you just kind of give us an overview about how pleased the club are to get that done, how it came about, and sort of discussions that have gone on with Jim?
We're absolutely delighted to get it done and all secure before the season starts. That's the first point to make on it. It's been ongoing ever since the investment came in to the club. We set out quite clearly our football objectives, which is to get back to the FL in 3 years. We're not doing it in a totally unsustainable way where we throw lots and lots of money and distort the league and do it as some other clubs have done in the past in the National League. We want to build a solid foundation and build year on year to be able to achieve that with possession-based attacking football. It was a no-brainer for the board once the investment came in to speak to Jim. I think externally everyone realises that we've got one of the brightest young managers in the country at the club at the minute, and we've talked to him about the plans. We're all in it together, so it's really important that we got Jim tied down to the 3 years so we can all go on this journey together. Start off where we're at with the foundation of the players that are here from last year, and then build on that year on year. Be a lot more quality this year in the squad. The squad will be a lot deeper. A lot of attacking flair coming in as well. So that's where we start this year, and then next year we'll add to that and so on. So it needs Jim as the head coach at the head of it all to be able to tie these players down to longer deals so we don't have a rebuild every summer.
And the 3 years extension obviously ties in with the 3 year plan and the kind of timeline to hopefully return to the EFL that the board set out earlier this summer. I guess everyone's on the same wavelength when it comes to that as well, aren't they?
Yeah, I think ever since the Ogdens have come on board and we've been talking about stability, building on what we've got, there's been a lot of instability at the club for quite a long period. So the most important thing for us now is to have a solid foundation that year on year we can build on and keep improving. And changing a coach every couple of years doesn't help on that. We want to ingrain a style of play. As I said, there's a possession-based attacking football, so that's there as a legacy of the club for years and years to come, and we keep building on it. We don't want to keep changing year on year, and we've seen with Jim how he can develop players. George Nevitt came in last year. It's good to aim towards our sustainability goals as well, when we know we've got someone that can develop players in such a way that we can then help them move up the leagues and make the club money in the process as well.
Didn't we talk about sustainability in that regard? Obviously it's been a huge summer off the pitch for the football club, hasn't it, in terms of the Ogden family coming in. What can you kind of tell us, give us an overview of the whole events of the summer if you can?
Well, it's been fantastic for the football club, the fact that we can sit here and look forward to the season and not worry about whether we're going to be here be able to get through the season's a massive change in mentality for everybody. From a board perspective, we had to live for 2 years of by week, getting through week by week, and now that stability's there. We can do lots of long-term planning. I think with Cameron, Jamie and Adam joining the board, it's brought renewed energy and ideas and real motivation to get on with the long-term projects that we've got in place to make us sustainable. There's a whole day-to-day side of the club with Andy coming in on the commercial side of things. That's all taken care of now. The board can really concentrate on the longer-term projects and put their energy into that for the longer-term vision to make this club sustainable in a period of time. Try and get promotion back to the EFL and see how we can reach further into our local community and make the place a central hub to the whole town.
You talk about obviously the long-term planning, and there's lots going on behind the scenes at the moment. I guess fans kind of might be expecting change straight away, but things will take time, won't they?
We'd love to make the change straight away, and it's frustrating for us that we can't make things move at the speed we all want it to move at as well. But there's a lot going on. There's a lot of conversations being had, and a lot of work going in that will hopefully come to fruition over the course of the next 6 months or so, and we can start sharing plans and the way forward with everybody.
Andy put his first commercial update out, didn't he, last week? He's been here just over a month now, hasn't he? He's settled in really well, and he seems to be really cracking on with things.
Yeah, it's great. It's just a resource that we've not had before. Somebody as his caliber to come in. He's managed to meet all of our partners within the business and start building relationships with them. And I think Cameron has said before, we want everyone to come with us, everyone to be part of this journey. It's an exciting time for the town, and we want the club to be at the heart of it and really build lots of projects around the club that makes everyone really proud and feel a place of belonging here.
And when Andy put his update out, it confirmed over 1,500 season tickets sold, approaching 1,600 now. How do you see those sales going? And given that there's still 3 or 4 weeks left at the start of the season, the first home game here,
we'd hope for that to go up quite a bit. To be honest, the Ogden family have committed to the football club, but the part of our objectives is to get sustainability within the football club, and part of that is to build the crowds. 2,000 season tickets a year isn't enough for us. We want more than that. We're going to promote the season tickets between now and the start of the season, but that's a longer term project on how we engage with more people within the town and get them here and get them enjoying the football, because we're confident once they're here and see what we have to offer and see how they can be part of the action here and what the club's all about, what a friendly place it is, that we will be able to grow that fan base. But again, that's a longer term project. But anyone that hasn't got their season ticket yet, I just urge them, please help us now as the season approaches and get out there and get those numbers above 2,000 season tickets for this season.
How much are you looking forward to seeing football back out on the pitch that we're looking at right now?
Can't wait. The pitch looks an absolute picture. We hope solve some of the drainage issues over the course of the summer, so it will stay in this state for a longer period. But it's really exciting. We haven't got the same worries of last year. All the focus is on achieving success on the pitch, so can't wait for it to get going now.